It is Thursday morning, and I have ordered some more chicks from McMurray Hatcheries, and the post office just got a hold of me, and they are in, so we are going to go pick them up. So I'm going to put the camera down, and let's go see if they're alive. There they are. Went and picked up our chicks. Hey guys, welcome back to Transplants. I'm Amy, and I ordered chickens that got sent in the mail. And I was nervous. This is the first time I've ever had any live animals sent to me in the mail, but everything worked out good. I ordered from McMurray Hatchery, and they are out of Iowa, and basically my chicks were hatched, and at a day old they were put in the box and sent to me here in North Carolina. So really guys, here's the box they came in. I really did get this in the mail. My sister didn't believe me. When I showed the chicks to the tree crew, they didn't believe it came in the mail either. Truly, honestly, this came in the U.S. Postal Service. I did have to go to the post office and pick them up, but we have 8 meat chickens, and then when you're online ordering your meat chickens, you can click a box for a spare chicken, kind of a wild card. We're going to have to wait and see what it is. I think probably a good egg layer if it's a hen, and maybe it's a dual purpose bird like a Delaware. It could be meat or a hen for laying eggs. But I have 8 meat chickens and a wild card in here, and much like the pepper plants around here, we're going to have to wait on the wild card to grow up before we can figure out what it is. But they came today, and all is good with them. Let me get you up here so you can see. As you can see there, everybody showed up happy and healthy. And that's so surprising to me. I was so nervous about it all. Now, we'll keep these meat chickens for 2.5 months. And this will be the run of chickens that I'll run through that horrible chicken tractor that I got from Amazon. And it is awful. We'll have to do another video just on that alone so you guys don't make the same mistake that I did. I thought I was going to put my chickens in it to live, and it's so horrible there's no way I trusted it. So I built a coop and a run for the chickens that I'm keeping. I have 5 chickens, 4 hens and 1 rooster in my chicken coop now that are about 4 months old now. These, I will keep the 1 wild card with them. I'll integrate that one in with the other chickens when it gets big enough. And the 8 meat chickens, of course, will be harvested in 2.5 months. So that's a short period of time. I might be able to trust the chicken tractor that I ordered from Amazon. Anyways, thought I'd share the good news today. We got 9 new chicks here, and I don't know, makes me happy. I thought I'd share it with you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hey guys, this is part 2 of the video you're watching about the meat chickens. I do have them out here in the chicken tractor. However, I have some sad updates. I ordered what I thought was going to be 8 Ranger meat chickens, and I got 1 wild card. A lot of places that sell the meat chickens give you this box to mark for like a random chicken to be given to you in your batch. I did go with this hatchery because their minimum, they didn't really have a minimum order. A lot of the hatcheries you have to order 15, 25, 50 at a time. And since I was using the chicken tractor that I do not like that I ordered online, I needed to go with a smaller number of chickens because I didn't have the capacity to house that many chickens. So I came to find that I do have the Frankenstein bird, first of all. And let's talk about the differences there. First of all, you have your chickens for laying eggs, the regular tons of breeds of chickens for that. Then you have meat chickens. These meat chickens have been bred to be raised and harvested by a certain weight or date, age-wise. The Cornish cross is going to be a meaty. They grow a lot faster than a regular chicken, and they're bred to be more white meat, which is breast heavy. And if I don't harvest them by the time they reach their harvest weight or their age for harvest, then they will have heart attacks and die, or their body becomes too heavy for their legs and they break. And I cannot breed the Cornish cross and get another Cornish cross. The Cornish cross itself is a breed of two different birds to create the Cornish cross. The Rangers, and there are many types of Rangers, but the Rangers are bred to also be meat chickens. They do take longer to raise to harvest time. In my research, I have found that another YouTuber was able to keep the Ranger type of bird. His daughter fell in love with one of them, and they kept it for up to a year, and then it died. Again, these are not regular chickens. Now, you can eat the regular chicken. It's just going to not be as much meat to it because they weren't bred to be meat chickens. The Rangers is what I was thinking I was ordering, and I will be ordering another run of them later in this summer. The Cornish cross is raised for more white meat, as I explained just a moment ago. The Rangers are more of a balanced meat, meaning they're going to have some more dark meat. They do grow a lot faster than a regular chicken, and then they have multi-purpose, if you will, chickens. For instance, the Delawares, some people keep those for an egg layer, some people raise them as a meat chicken. And I would imagine that they take much longer than even the Rangers. The Rangers will take about 2 to 3 weeks longer to continue to raise before their harvest date. Whereas the Cornish cross, I'm going to have these guys for about 2.5 months. And by the way, I got them at the beginning of June, and now we're towards the end of June. So they're about 3.5 weeks old. Now, what I want you to think about is marking that box for that wild card. We did that, and then I saw how much faster these chickens were growing, and my little wild card, we named it. I don't know if it was a hen or a rooster. It's completely a wild card. I don't know what kind it was. I don't know what sex it was, but it was much smaller. Within a week, these were 4 times the size of a little brownie. Now, the first night that we had all of these chickens, 2 of them died, and I was not alarmed because in my research I had found, with listening to other chicken farmers, losing 25% of your flock when it's being mailed to you like this is not unusual. Little Brownie, however, was not growing, which he wasn't expected. I didn't expect him to grow as fast as he is. It's a totally different breed of chicken. He did have mushy butt, or whatever they want. There's a million names for it. It's where their poop gets stuck on their butt. Literally, that plugs them up. It, like, pastes them over. You've got to soak them and get that off of there. And I had to deal with that 3 or 4 times with Little Brownie, and I'm not sure what was going on there. A lot of times that's caused when the chick is too hot or too cold. It couldn't have been too cold, so I added more heat for Little Brownie, and that seemed to kind of subside a little bit. Anyways, when thinking about integrating Little Brownie needed to be big enough to get up and down the chicken ladder on its own. before I was going to try to integrate that one bird, and I saw how quickly these were growing so big, and they were about to be taken outside to live in the chicken tractor, and that would leave little Brownie alone essentially in the brooding cage until it got big enough to try to integrate with my girls. And birds are they're from a flock. They don't like to be alone. So we were at Tractor Supply and they still had chicks. And so we got 2 more chicks. And we had the chicks for about 3 or 4 days. And I've noticed that those chicks were now even growing faster than little Brownie. Again, I don't know what little Brownie was. However, I thought that was a bit strange that even with chicks, I went and got 2 chicks to be growing at the same speed as little Brownie, and they're outpacing little Brownie. But about the 4th day after having the 2 extra chicks, little Brownie died. And I'm not sure what was going on with little Brownie. He didn't have any pussy eyes or swollen head. No signs of any of the contagious things that chickens can get. I had them vaccinated for Marek's disease, and there was one other vaccination that they did before they mailed the chickens to me. I didn't see that anything was affecting the other chickens. It was just little Brownie. I really think little Brownie's system just wasn't using the nutrients of the food to grow. Like there was something wrong with little Brownie internally, maybe. When I say he, easy for video, when he was pooping normally, it was a bit runnier and it just pretty much looked like the scratch. It didn't look like chicken poop. Sorry for the graphics, guys. Just telling you how it is. So, long story short, we have 6 meat birds left. They are the Cornish cross. And now I have 2 chicks in the brooding cage that I had purchased to be friends with and integrate easier into the flock with Brownie, who has since passed away. So these chickens are ugly. I thought that I might have a problem thinking about harvest day, which is kill day. But when I had the girls in the brooding cage, I could already pick up on the different personalities they had and everything. These birds, they don't seem to have any personality to them. They are skittish of everything. They're scared of everything. They don't come fully feathered out like a regular chicken, so they're not pretty. They just eat a lot and poop a lot, and they grow fast. With that said, would you like to take a look at the Cornish cross we have? Let's do that. Okay, guys, let me grab you up real quick. And we will go over here and take a look. You see what I mean? They're fat and they just kind of lay around and eat. But we have 6 of them total in here, and I guess the chicken tractor is serving a purpose after all. Now, later in the summer, I will order a batch of the Rangers, which I thought I was ordering this time, and by then I will have another separate coop set up for them. So guys, that's basically the update. At the beginning of June I ordered the meat birds. Here we are towards the end of June, and I'm giving you a part 2 to the video here. I do hope that you found this educational or entertaining to watch me learn. I'm learning as I go. I'm not a chicken expert. I did fall in love with my girls, so I guess I am a crazy chicken lady. But I'm learning as I'm going here. So I think overall everything is going well, and I will not be filming Harvest Day. I think that's a bit too graphic for YouTube. But I may sit down afterwards and explain the process verbally maybe show you the chicken plucker. When I told my dad I was doing this, he made fun and said he couldn't wait to hear about how the plucking went. But there's a machine that's like a washing machine tub with these rubber fingers on it. And we are going to order one of those. I need to probably order that like yesterday, so it'll be here in time for sure for harvest day. And you put the chickens in there and run the water on them, and it plucks the chicken in like 30 seconds. So hopefully I'll be getting a chicken plucker, is what they call that machine. And harvest day will go smoothly. I don't think I will be crying about it. And I am disappointed that I will be using the Cornish Cross instead of the Rangers, but like I said, later in the summer we will order another round of them, and I will definitely have the Rangers. So we will be doing more chicken videos, I'm sure. But anyways, if you like the videos, please think about subscribing. It's free. Not much in life is free these days. Subscribing to this channel is free. And we would love to show you more here at Transplants. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Like and subscribe!